Hello everybody, welcome back to my channels, and today I'm going to show you the new 3.0 Iron Man Mark 46 from the Captain America Civil War. So this is the DLX line, which means they have a die-cast skeleton with the plastic surface. So you may have already seen on some of the other channels like Chinese one and also the Justin collection and so on, because the 3.0 sent these figures in advance to these famous channels, and unfortunately I don't have a lot of subscribers yet, so they don't always send it to me. Obviously I have to pay all these figures myself with my own money, so so unfortunately I have to wait. You have to wait until I get this one delivered into my door. So yeah, I'm not really jealous about it or anything, so they've been doing it for so long, and I don't expect to make money from YouTube, and this is a side hobby that I do. It's not really my business or anything. I have loads of other property business and other stuff. Anyway, so let's get a closer look on this guy. So basically they are the same thing, and 3.0 is milking with these Iron Man lines, so they have so many stuff they have in production. For example, if they make one of these figures, and I'm sure they're gonna make the rest of the figure as well, because they're all very similar, just a different paint job. For example, I know that they have made the Mark 43 to start with, and this is the one that started with all the Marvel line. So this is the one with the Cold Buster, and now they're making the Mark 42 as well, because they're basically the same structure, just a different paint job. And then they made this Iron Patriot, which means that they're gonna make the War Machine Mark 2, which I'll get it as well. And then I also have this Mark 46, and because Mark 46 is the same as the other one, which is the Mark 50. So, and they also have the Mark 2 and Mark 3, and they're different paint jobs. So yeah, so they're getting a lot of these Iron Man figures from 3.0. So 3.0 basically they decided to make this Marvel line. I think they have made the right decision, and they're basically the same as Comic Cave. So they are a little bit taller, so they're about 7 inches. Comic Cave are about 6 inches tall. And the thing is, Comic Cave made this House Party Protocol figures, which is really what I want, and I'm really hoping that 3.0 made these House Party Protocol one day, because these ones are not in die-cast from the Hot Toys, and you can get those on the King's Art, but they are 1/9 scale, so they are a bit bigger, but they are not 1/6 scale either, so they are a little bit somewhere in between. And besides, they are quite old, and they don't make these anymore, so I'm worried that they're gonna have loose joints and paint rush and all kind of things like that. So I'm not really keen on getting with those from the King's Art, because I don't know the brand, and unless people here know the King's Art and they can recommend these figures or the brand, then maybe I'll consider it in the future. Anyway, so this is the 3.0. So far they're making quite a lot of these figures, and I don't know what their project is in the future, but I think they are making the Iron Spider and stuff like that as well in the DLX line, which is very exciting to see. I have seen their news and their announcement and stuff, but that's all I know so far. So when I actually get those on pre-order, I will definitely get most of these DLX line for sure. So anyway, so it's nothing new really. I mean, the only thing difference is that you got all different designs on the armor, and articulation is no problem with 3.0, as you know. I mean, if you have one of the DLX line from 3.0, you know that they are gonna be awesome. There isn't any pose that you cannot do. You can have all the pose that you want. You can have 3-point landing point. Sentinel lines are also good. This is another competition with the 3.0 line, but I'm nevertheless happy with both of them. Sentinel, all the fighting armors, also very nice. Anyway, so this is the accessory that comes with it. So you got a few pair of hands, you got blaster effects, you can put these fire effects on the hand, or you can have just silver piece as well, and you have all the little rocket launcher swap out pieces and stuff like that. So what I'm really curious is I wonder whether the Mark 50 accessory pack will be compatible with these figure as well. So that's what I really want to know, because if they are, it would be so awesome, because I have the Mark accessory pack on pre-order as well. So I want to swap out all the swords and all the hammers and all the fire effects and all these stuff. It would be so cool to have this. you know, and I can see that there are also LED lighter point as well. So, you know, I really want to have those one. But anyway, so let's look at this guy in close up. So this is about Mark 46. So unfortunately, you don't have any opening part on the feet or anything like that, but you do have a full pieces that you can actually open on the back. So this is nice, and you got all this silver painted as well underneath there, which is nice. And then as usual, 30 always have this you know, you can actually crouch down and stuff. You can always show the spines and stuff like that. So but I just gonna leave it as it is. I'm not gonna move too much there. And you can also take this out, and this is just like the original design. So this is how the hot busters, you can actually put this one on top of the hot buster. So yeah, and these are all made of die cast. Yeah, the battery compartment is unfortunately is down there, and you gotta unscrew this and then put the battery in there. And the button is actually press button, so which is nice. Just I need to push it in and it will click in, click out. That's it, very simple. And then you got a nice little rocket detail as well, which is nice. It's painted and all little detail underneath there as well, which is nice. So you also have the dynamic stand as usual, so you can see here. So this is the dynamic stand. I never actually show you the dynamic stand in these figures, but I will show you now. So you got quite a lot of possible, you know, position. You can actually swivel, you can also crush it down, and also you can bring it up, you can go side to side and stuff like that. And also at the back you got quite a lot of possibility as well. They are nicely attached to it, so even you can see that it's not gonna come down at all. It's so solid. The build quality is amazing from 30, so this is really nice. Yeah, so you can see the Mark 43 and the Mark 46 obviously they're the same structures, but the difference is you can see the paint job is very different. So you can see the original Mark 43 is a nice bright red. I really love this color, but when I look at this Mark 46, the red is not really my favorite, but it's not bad. It kind of grow on me eventually. It's sort of like a cherry red, it's sort of like a burgundy color, and here is a bright red. So that's the main difference between these two, really. So yeah, I'm really loving all the 30 DLX line, Transformer and also Marvel line. I can't wait to see what they're gonna make in the future, to be honest. So yeah, so far I'm gonna keep all the Hot Toys and 30 DLX line, Transformer and Marvel, and also Sentinel fighting armor. And obviously I have also other Gundams and also Chinese figure KangDao models and Motor Nuclears and MoShows and stuff. So these are the one I'm gonna keep on buying in the future. So stay tuned on my channel and you're gonna see all these new and amazing stuff coming up in the future. So thanks. And yeah, so thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.